Good morning. Today is June 7th, 2017. And I'm just going to come on here to tell you a couple of dreams my daughter and I had about 2 nights ago. So her dream, first, she's 11 years old. And she had this dream where she was at school. She heard the alarms going off. Not the school alarms, but the city alarms. The ones where you hear in the movies, like the end of days alarm. So she heard that loud alarm outside. And at the same time she heard that alarm, she heard trumpet sounds. That's what she said. And so she said everyone was running around, you know, just going crazy, didn't know what to do, this and that. And then she said she saw something just dark land right in front of her. And after something dark happened, she said it turned completely white. And that she had saw a sword and a rock, and they were on fire. And she said it was not a scary fire, it was a beautiful fire. And she said it was just so beautiful. So her dream ended. Okay, so then my dream that I had was also the same night she had hers, and mine was a little bit more weird. So I was driving on the freeway, and there was it's just, you know, chaos coming on around me, like just weird things happening all around at the same time that I was driving on the freeway. There was actually one in particular scene that I remember is there was this girl. She was walking across the freeway, just casually walking, like pretty much like she didn't care what would happen, what the outcome would have been. And so I seen her walking, and I skid around her, like I swerved around her. And then I almost hit some other cars because I didn't want to hit her, you know. So she continued just walking, looking down, like. And then she decided to sit down in the freeway, and I saw in my rearview mirror, like, I was like, no, like screaming, like, no, 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 like, God, please, please help her, please. And I just started praying for her. Praying, like, God, please. And I didn't see anything. I didn't know what happened. I didn't see. So I just kept going. But then my dream had switched. It was part of the same dream. You can tell, because same scenery, but from a different level. So I was not on the freeway driving, but this time I was above the freeway, and I was flying. And I wasn't flying upward into the sky. I was just flying like above the freeway, like maybe like 60 feet above the freeway. I was just kind of flying above it. And everybody down there was going slower than I was. I was going faster flying. And I thought in my head, oh, you know, I'll get there in no time. I'll be there in no time. That's what I thought. And I didn't, in my dream, it was kind of weird, like, I knew where I was going, but, like, when I woke up, I had no idea where I was going. Like, I don't know where I was headed, you know, or what, but I just knew in my, like, from my dream, it gave me that, like, I knew it was gonna be okay, you know, it's gonna be okay. So those were the dreams that we had 2 nights ago. You know, and I'll just throw in a few more things here. So I remember a few months ago in March that my 4-year-old daughter, she was actually in the restroom doing, you know, going potty and stuff, and she came running out to me. I was doing dishes, and she came running. She said, "Mommy, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it." And I was like, "You saw what?" You know, me and her sisters, and we're all looking at her like, "What did you see?" You know? And she said, "Mommy, I saw it. Angels came down, and they got us, and they took us up. They took all of us, and we went up, and we saw Jesus." And that was a vision she had. That wasn't even a dream. She was wide awake. And I just thought that was amazing. It was so awesome. So then, my 11-year-old also had a dream that she heard God say, "It is time." And that also was about a couple months ago. My 8-year-old had a dream where she said there was multiple earthquakes. It wasn't just one earthquake. And I thought that was kind of strange, because you know how if you feel earthquake, usually, I mean, in reality, it would be like you just feel that one earthquake. But in her dream, she got the knowledge that it wasn't just one earthquake, it was multiple of them. Like there was so many earthquakes happening at the same time. And then she said that she had a dream that we were all walking up the stairway to heaven. She saw the stairway going up, and that we were all walking up that stairway. Excuse me for a minute.